Tonight on NewsLink Indiana, find out the developments in the first impeachment process of a cabinet secretary. What decisions have been made?
Boeing Aircraft Company has gone to trial. Find out what has been revealed about their product safety.
And a brand new donation drive. Find out who the Rinker Center is helping.
And the effect climate change is leaving might not be only environmental, what other impact it may have.
Yeah, we saw those stronger storms come through this morning and afternoon, but what's your forecast going to look like for tomorrow? NewsLink Indiana starts right now.
Local news about local people, live from Ball State Unified Media. You're watching NewsLink Indiana.
Good evening and thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Mira Bloomer.
And I'm Alana Gaither.
The historic impeachment of Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is over. This afternoon, the Senate voted to end the trial against Mayorkas, who became the first cabinet secretary to be impeached in nearly a century and a half. Mayorkas faced 2 articles: willful and systematic refusal to comply with the law and breach of public trust. Both articles that were killed by a thin margin along party lines. Democratic lawmakers said this whole process was a political stunt by the GOP. Some Republican senators had tried to force a full trial.
What's going on in the Senate is a charade. There's no justification, no foundation, no basis.
The idea that the Senate and under Chuck Schumer's leadership voted on party lines to not even allow the American people to evaluate the evidence is shameful.
Several constitutional experts said the evidence brought forth against Mayorkas did not reach the bar of high crimes and misdemeanors.
Arizona's House of Representatives failed again today to advance a repeal of a Civil War-era abortion ban. Last week, Arizona's Supreme Court reinstated the abortion ban dating back to 1864. If it takes effect, it will be among the most restrictive in the U.S., banning most abortions in the state. However, a vote on discussing the matter ended in a today, and the House chair made the tie-breaking decision not to bring it up. The Arizona legislature could still take up on a bill on the issue.
Dual congressional hearings today revealed shocking allegations of lapses of safety controls at Boeing. Ivan Rodriguez is breaking down the testimony.
Boeing feeling the pressure as current and former employees join a panel of witnesses testifying before a Senate subcommittee about what the hearing title called a broken safety culture at the company.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This is a criminal cover-up.
Sam Salahpour, a quality engineer for Boeing, says when assembling the fuselage on 787 aircrafts, gaps between pieces were left too wide, creating stress which could lead to fatigue and failure over time.
I want to make clear that I have raised these issues over 3 years. I was ignored. I was told not to create delays. I was told, frankly, to shut up.
Ahead of Wednesday's testimony, Boeing said inspections found no evidence of fatigue in parts of the plane now facing questions. The company released a statement reading in part, "We are fully confident in the 787 Dreamliner. These claims about structural integrity of the 787 are inaccurate and do not represent the comprehensive work Boeing has done to ensure the quality and long-term safety of the aircraft." Boeing has faced more than 5 years of questions over its commercial jets following 2 deadly crashes of a different model, the 737 MAX. January's door plug blowout aboard an Alaska Airlines flight added to the pressure. In an earlier hearing Wednesday, a panel of experts informed Congress of a series of recommendations they have made to the FAA for how to fix the issues at Boeing.
There needs to be an environment of psychological safety. They need to learn from that and communicate it and pass it on.
A broken safety culture at the company.
You know, I'm loving the rain lately, but I was not expecting the severe weather that was happening today.
Yeah, rain doesn't usually bother me, but with all the severe weather going on, it's honestly making me a bit more nervous than usual.
For sure.
And yeah, I'm trying to see how the rest of the week will go, but Jack can tell us more about that.
Well, they can. Yeah, the severe threat, thankfully, for tonight has passed. That passed as soon as those showers and storms moved the area around 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Current radar, though, all clear right now. Maybe a couple high clouds out there right now, but we're not going to be seeing any rain for your forecast for tonight. But temperatures, though, they are going to be sliding down just a little cool, not too bad. They're into the high 40s, 49 degrees as a low temperature just at 7 a.m. this morning. And what we're tracking for the show ahead is we're looking at more storms, cooler weather, and some 70s actually for tomorrow.
Recently, the Rinker Center has created a brand new initiative to help benefit international students with basic necessities.
NewsLink Indiana's Amelia Winter has more.
2 suitcases, and maybe a carry-on bag. That's what international students are limited to bring on an airplane, no matter where they are studying. This restricts the essentials they can pack. However, the Rinker Center has created a new initiative, the Spring International Donations Drive, to help support these students.
This is a way that we thought to ease the burden of students, to cover some kind of basic necessities, more so in the realm of bedding, and cookware.
Although Jonathan Hooker was born and raised in Missouri, he has seen from personal experience how helpful it is for international students to be supported by their university.
I've made friends from around the world, and I've seen how beneficial it is for students of various backgrounds, various countries, to be able to get some additional support from the institution that they're studying in abroad.
Even though this new donation drive has faced obstacles, such as sharing space for their donation area, Jonathan remains hopeful for the future.
The thing that excites me is there is support behind the idea, and we are determined to figure it out.
The donation drive will continue until the end of the semester, and all donations will be going to international students in the fall semester. In Muncie, Amelia Winter, NewsLink, Indiana.
If you are interested in donating or want more information, then check out commcenter.bsu.edu or email jonathan.hooker@bsu.edu.
Coming up, how the effects of climate change might impact the economy.
And how increasing U.S. debt could hike interest rates all around the world.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Last week, Brandon met a girl on a dating app. One day after work, he finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being too pushy? Maybe it was too...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving. I would love to go on a date. How does tonight sound?
Brandon tried to play it cool, but inside he knew. A girl so smart, so responsible. She must be a keeper.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Man, it's lonely. Like, going through life lonely.
There is the therapeutic aspect of music, just expressing how you feel. I'm going to talk to Howie about his feelings, make it into a song.
Coral reefs around the world are experiencing a mass bleaching event amid record-breaking ocean heat. That's according to 2 scientific bodies. Some experts warn this could become the worst bleaching period in recorded history. The group say more than 54% of the world's coral reef areas have experienced bleaching in the past year. This marks the world's 4th global bleaching event and the 2nd in the past decade. The last 12 months have been the planet's warmest on record, and ocean temperatures have been surging off the charts. If ocean temperatures don't return to normal, bleaching can lead to mass coral death. Coral death threatens the species and food chains that rely on them.
Global warming may be burning a hole in the world's wallet. According to the study published today in the journal Nature, climate issues are expected to cause $38 trillion worth of economic damage by the year 2050. Researchers say extreme weather can get expensive with damage repair needed after severe flooding and raging wildfires. Other weather-related issues like record-breaking heat waves can result in crop losses and less labor productivity. The studies argue that the economic drop would lessen if all the nations took part in the Paris Climate Agreement. The United Nations says the Earth will see a rise of close to 3 degrees warming over the next century.
America's debt problem and high interest rates could wreak havoc on the world's financial stability. That's according to the International Monetary Fund, or IMF. The U.S. government's rising debt and high interest rates could cause borrowing costs around the world to spike. The agency said that puts pressure on global interest rates and pushes up the cost of borrowing in the rest of the world. The IMF warns that could cause investors around the world to start selling off financial assets, including stocks and government bonds.
You know, April showers do bring May flowers. That's the saying, but how much rain have we actually seen this month? Well, after the break, I'll let you know.
As a dad, every day is a challenge. To make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to try to teach them. When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
When tornadoes touched down in parts of our viewing area, NewsLink Indiana kept you informed days in advance.
You do need to be seeking shelter.
Marginal risk of severe weather.
And days after.
The roof has been ripped completely off of this house,
giving you a first-hand look at the communities affected.
When your neighbors lose their house and you don't, how lucky you are.
The first to alert you of severe weather before it happens. NewsLink Indiana Weather.
Can't believe you're doing this alone. I've done it before. I remember you threw your back out. How you holding up? Hand me that board. Nothing wrong with getting help. I'm good. I did it when Felicia left. I'll figure it out. I know you will, but you don't have to do it alone. That's all I'm saying. If I promise to look into it, will you drop it and help me build this fence? Now you need my help. It can be a real pain sometimes, you know that? Mm-hmm.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Welcome back. The time is 9:13, and we're taking a live look at the Foundational Science Building. Goodness me. Gorgeous out there, and actually the temperatures will contribute to that. It's only actually in the 60s right now, about 64 degrees outside currently right now. What a great night to go out there and maybe just take a stroll. Also, it's lovely because after those showers and storms came through this morning, we saw the winds pick up. They're finally starting to die down, only out of the west now at 12 miles an hour. I mean, there was times there that they were gusting up to 40 miles an hour. So it's kind of nice to see those kind of back off just a little bit. Current radar right now shows nothing in the area, which again contributes to that beautiful evening weather that we are experiencing right now. Just a couple of high clouds there. So for your forecast for tonight, we do have a nice low, very warm low, dare I say, of 49 degrees, clearing out. Maybe a little bit of gusty conditions will prevail. Again, the winds out of the west, 10 to 15 miles an hour, but zero rain to talk about tonight. So that is kind of nice. Speaking of zero rain, we're going to talk about tomorrow during the daytime. I make that distinction, and I'll tell you that in just a second. But look at these temperatures for tomorrow. Gorgeous. 61 degrees at 8 a.m. when you're getting up. Going to be lovely. Don't even need that jacket tomorrow because it's going to warm up. 64 by noon and 5 p.m. Look at that. Back into the 70s, 74 degrees. Cloud cover, though, will start to build as we move towards the evening because that's our next weather maker moving in tomorrow night, bringing us what? more rain. Again, I said April showers brings May flowers. This is our average for April, for the whole month, dare I say, is just a little over 2 inches of rain. We're not halfway through, no, we are just halfway through April, dare I say, and also, that's how much rain we've gotten. A lot. We are at we're almost at 5.5 inches of rain. That's over 3 inches of additional rainfall than we usually see. That's why we saw the flooding last week especially. The ground really can't hold all that moisture, and it's just something we've been seeing more and more and more. But looking at some rain chances for tomorrow night, I'm going to step aside real quick here so we can see those rain chances spike up tomorrow night around midnight. 11 o'clock at midnight is when the next time we are going to see some rain come through the area. As we can see, that levels off as we move into Friday morning as well. So let's go ahead and actually put a visual to that and time out our rain and storm chases. So we got this here Thursday 7 p.m. As I put this in motion, we can see this very distinct line of showers moving through the NewsLink Indiana viewing area. A couple spots of some heavy rain that even could indicate a couple hail cores as well that we could see moving through. Again, we're looking at some potentially non-severe to some low severe storms moving through tomorrow night around midnight, but hopefully around 4 a.m. we see that clear out and we're just left with those scattered showers for the rest of your Friday morning. So that is good news there. That's our next chance of rain, but after that we're going to be seeing some cooler temperatures. I won't say cold, but cooler temperatures in the 50s for the weekend, but look at these lows though. Yikes. 35 degrees on Saturday and Sunday for a low. So it's going to be just a little cold there. I'm not too thrilled with that because, you know, it was almost 80 degrees yesterday. But, you know, we got to remember, it's springtime in the Midwest.
You never know. You never know what you're going to get with Indiana. It goes up and down.
That's right.
You know what you're going to get in the Midwest.
Yes, thank you so much, Jack. There's lots more to get to on NewsLink Indiana. For one final time, Andy Newman has a preview of sports.
Thanks, Mira. One Ball State program looks to fly high in the postseason, and one high school baseball squad tries to stay the course. All this and more next in sports.
It's something about having that piece of paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
You gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I've gained clients.
I am more.
I'm more than who I am on
paper. When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
¿Qué color? Perfecto, mijo.
Gracias. Thank you.
What's wrong, mijo?
Donating to a pet's medical care is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
At night, NewsLink Indiana brings you the news before you go to bed. But Friday mornings, you're waking up with Cardinal Weather, bringing you up to speed on the day's top stories.
And giving you up-to-the-minute conditions from the Ball State Weather Center.
And of course, lots of fun.
I gave mine personality. Look, it's got eyebrows.
Ooh. My lucky glove didn't even work.
But I also am excited for those fall temperatures.
Start your Friday mornings with Cardinal Weather, live on the Cardinal Weather Facebook page.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Andy Newman with sports. Ball State men's volleyball prepares for the MIVA semifinals to face off with the Lindenwood Lions. The Cardinals came into the matchup as the first seed in the tournament and 21-9 on the season. The Cards look to repeat their 3-0 sweep over the Lions in their last meeting. The winner of this matchup will take on the winner of Ohio State and Loyola Chicago in the MIVA Championship. The Cardinals are set to play tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Worthen Arena, following Ohio State versus Loyola at 4 p.m. To dive over to the pool, several men's Ball State swimmers collect awards for their work inside the classroom. 14 Cardinals were named to the 2023-24 Men's Academic All-MAC team, many of whom were previous winners. Only Miami, Ohio placed more than Ball State on the list of 77 total student athletes. This marks the final time that men's academic All-MAC team will be awarded due to their conference no longer sponsoring men's swimming and diving starting next school year. The Cardinals will move to the Missouri Valley Conference next season. To slide over to the diamond, Delta High School baseball went up against Newcastle and the Trojans last night. NewsLink Indiana's Reese Chapman was on the ground and got the scoop.
Indiana High School baseball is in full swing as the Delta Eagles faced off against the Newcastle Trojans last night at Delta High School. Led by the former Ball State baseball player and coaching staff member, head coach Devin Wilburn and the Eagles clinched a slim 5-4 victory with an impressive defensive performance.
We played fantastic defense. Those two plays we had at the end of the game, Everett Lynn diving that ball up the middle was special. And then Gavin Case roaming way over in the gap, diving and catching one. Without one or two of those plays, we don't win the game.
After the two close for comfort win, Coach Wilburn believes that there's room for improvement on the offensive side of the ball.
Offense, we got to tune some stuff up, get some guys, really trust themselves, especially when you face, we didn't face super high velo today. And so it was, a lot of guys getting themselves out front, getting beat by slow off-speed stuff instead of, staying back, trusting their hands. And so that's something we're really focusing on going into tomorrow.
Sophomore pitcher Sebastian Gillum gives the credit of the win to his teammates' ability to make and capitalize on big plays.
Our high was definitely making plays when I was down in the count, had to throw a fastball for a strike, and the team made the play.
Even after a stellar performance, junior third baseman Campbell Light knows his team can always be better.
Differently, I think we need to be a lot better at hitting off speed. Slower pitching, we need to be able to hit hard hit balls and not have weak outs. Defensively, I think we played great. We just need to keep communicating.
The Eagles look to sweep the series tonight at Newcastle and then move on to Greenfield Central with a doubleheader this Friday at 7:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. In Muncie, Reese Chapman, NewsLink Indiana.
Good job for Reese for actually saying the last thing, part of that package, right? It's in Muncie, Reese Chapman, NewsLink Indiana. Either way, You know what? If I've learned anything over my past 3 years here at Ball State, we love us some volleyball. And I'm super excited for the MIVA tournament semifinals.
Yeah, completely. They are so competitive. I had no idea, and the power that they have with ball is wild.
Have you made it out to a game yet? I know. No, I keep asking you to go to things, and doing things, and you always say no.
At this point, Andy Newman, you should know that.
I'm sorry.
No,
it's all good.
If anything, I watch basketball and football more than volleyball, but I'm excited for our boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they make it very exciting.
Yeah. They do, and they have all the chants. They have lots of things going on. So
I always see them practicing.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much,
of
Andy.
Course.
Coming up, we are saying goodbye to 3 special seniors,
and we have one final look at weather next.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right?
I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own.
And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love that song.
So
Absolutely love that song.
I'm going to miss it.
Yeah. Well, I've got it saved. It's
I'm
never
anchoring
gonna.
the show now, by the way.
You are?
I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
Mira.
just-
That's.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I give it to you.
You took my seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did take your seat.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the weather real quick.
Fine.
All
You
right.
do
Let's
your
go
thing.
ahead and take one last look at that 7-day forecast. Actually, not too bad. Tomorrow it's going to be gorgeous, 75 degrees again, but we do have those chance of storms coming over late night, around at midnight into Friday night. Should be out of there by Friday morning by the time everybody is waking up, so that'll be nice. The issue, though, is temperatures are going to plummet because that was a cold front that did fire through those storms. So the high on Friday is only going to be 58 degrees. On Saturday and Sunday, we're only going to hit 55 again, but look at those lows of 35 degrees. But starting off the next week, though, going to be gorgeous, though, and back in the 60s. That's nice. I like it.
Yeah, I do
You
too.
do?
Yeah.
Looked good.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
For the last time, I thought that wasn't too bad.
Not too
Not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than the sports graphic being on there. Sorry, Ryan.
It's okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Well, before we go, we're wishing 3 special seniors a goodbye, beginning with weather forecaster Jack Van Meter. He joined in 2021, Jack, and has awesomely served as a Cardinal weather producer since 2022. Jack, the floor is yours to speak about your experience with the organization.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, you know, when I came to Ball State University, I originally was going to be meteorology, actually, and my advisor told me what I needed to do in order to be a meteorologist. I had to take all these math classes, and I said, I am not doing that. So I changed my major to aquatic biology. My plan was to go stare at ponds for the rest of my life, and I was very content with that until the second week I was here on campus. I walked right past the studio, and I said, I got to try meteorology. So I switched my major immediately, and I just started going to tutoring all the time. It was by chance that I'm actually here in the studio. In one of my classes, I met Ryan Crumpf, who took me, bless him, and brought me into the studio and showed me around, which really, really meant so much to me. And realized that I, could do this, and it was actually something attainable for me, and it's been like that. So without Ryan Crumpf, without Ryan Crumpf, I wouldn't have met incredible people here. I would have never met Oliver Moster, who's been just absolutely a friend and a brother to me. I would never have met Hope Kleitch, who has just been a mentor and a phenomenal friend to have. I would never have met Alex and Grace, who just shows me how to be an utmost professional journalist, but also can have some of the best times I've ever had in my life. I never would have met Daniel Hochstetler, who just makes me laugh so hard for just going up to him, and just the way he says hello just absolutely murders me. And I would have never met Andy Newman, who changes my name in the teleprompter to something that I won't repeat right now. I just want to thank my family and my friends for supporting me, for my girlfriend for always being there for me for all of this. I'm very excited to move on to WNDU after I graduate. And the one thing I'm going to miss so much about NewsLink Indiana is just laughing with everybody. That's just something that I'll never forget, and thank you so much.
Absolutely. I'm gonna miss your singing every break.
Oh, well.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
No, you can miss that. You can miss that. That's all right.
Thank you so much for everything, Jack.
No problem.
We are also wishing our amazing production manager, Corinne O'Neill, a goodbye. She has been with NewsLink Indiana since 2020 and started as a production team member, assistant producer, and digital team member. She stepped into her current role in 2022 after serving as assistant production manager. Corinne, before you say your goodbye, we'd like to say our goodbyes.
Hey Corinne, just wanted to hop on here and say thank you so much for everything you've done for me and the team at NewsLink. We can't believe that you're leaving, but there's a couple people that want to say a few things, so cue the music and you guys can take it away.
Happy graduation, Corinne. I'm so glad that we were able to finish out these 4 years together. I felt like we were just freshmen going out and hanging around campus, just trying to figure out what these next 4 years would look like. I can't believe that we've reached the end this fast, but thank you so much for all of the hard work that you have contributed to NewsLink Indiana, as well as all the good times and the good memories, and I'm so excited to see what you do in your next role.
Hey Corinne, I just want to wish you a huge congratulations and a huge thank you for everything you've done with NewsLink. You have been a fantastic asset, a fantastic friend, and I'm so excited to see what you do over at Wish TV. I hope I see you this summer. Congratulations.
Hey Corinne, so it's been an honor and a blessing to know you these last 5 years. When it comes to news, you've taught me everything I know, and now I'm here in NewsLink finishing it off with you. I couldn't have asked for a better leader or mentor. I wish you the best of luck for your future, and truly thank you for everything.
Yeah, Corinne, you were really talented 5 years ago when I was a freshman in high school, and you were doing all of Avon TV, and you're even more talented now. So I'm just really excited to see you grow as you move on past college, and I wish you good luck.
Hi Corinne, thank you so much for everything that you've done for NewsLink and production. I have learned so much from you. I wish you luck in your future. You deserve it.
Thank you, Corinne. Good luck.
Thank you, Corinne. Thank you. Good luck with everything. It's been a pleasure working with you these past couple of semesters.
Hello, I'm wishing you a fantastic graduation. Now go out there and make some money.
Thank you, Corinne. We love you, and I especially appreciate you for, helping me out as a freshman this year.
Corinne, we're honestly really thankful for you and everything that you do.
And we cannot wait to see where you go because we know you're going to do amazing things. Bye!
Hello, Corinne. It is your assistant here. Thank you so much for everything you've done for this organization. And personally, thank you for teaching me everything that I need to know for the next following year. Not only were you an amazing friend, but you're an amazing role model. And you're going to do great things in the future, and I personally cannot wait to see what you do.
Nice. Okay. Hi, Corinne. It's Jack Van Meter here of the Weather Department. I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done for the organization, especially during severe weather coverage. We could not have done it without you.
Hey Corinne, it's Noah. Once again, thanks for all the help with figuring out all of this stuff. From all of us in the Weather Department, thank you for helping us figure out all this stuff in the control room. You're going to do great things in your job.
Hey Corinne, it's yours truly, Daniel here. And I just want to say thank you for being such a great production manager and also making some great memories in the production room and outside the production room as well. So good luck at Wish TV.
Hi Corinne, Izzy over here. Amazing job. Good job. I love coming here whenever I'm scheduled, and always watching Impractical Jokers or something, or always playing games, playing Mario Kart. Heck yeah.
Hey Corinne, I've only been here for a year, but you've already taught me so much, so I appreciate that. Can't wait to see where life takes you next. And we have one more thing.
Thank you!
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I really don't know where to start. I can't believe that it's already been 4 years and it went by so fast. Thinking back at it, in the 4 years that I've been in this organization, I've met so many wonderful people and have made so many experiences that have made an everlasting impact on my life. I had the pleasure of being an executive production manager for 2.5 years, and during that time it was tough starting out, but it was so worth it. When I came into this organization, all I knew was that I did not want to be on camera, but I bounced around in a couple of roles from assistant producing to digital, and then I finally found my home in production. And then for the first time, I just had this feeling after I directed that I knew what I was meant to do with my life. And I had been working on my directing skills since then, and now I've gotten a job at Wish as a director, and it really is all because of this organization. And of course, there's so many people that I have to say thank you to. First of all, thank you to all of my production members, all of my production members. You are the reason I've continued to do this for as long as I have. You are all so amazing, and I could not have done this without you, and I've had so much fun with you all. Secondly, my right hand, Sierra Alvin, you have been so incredibly helpful, especially with the new equipment this semester, and have been great, and I'm sure you will continue to do great things. And to all my fellow exec members, not only are you exceptional in your own ways, but Also super supportive. You all make this environment a lovely place to learn in. I also want to thank my roommates for the constant support throughout my years here and the endless rides to NewsLink every day. There are so many others that I didn't include, but everyone in NewsLink has made this place for me a home to feel at home in. So thank you all for the experience that I won't ever forget.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Corinne, for your hard work. For real. We finished tonight with our sports director, Andy Newman. Andy joined NewsLink Indiana as a sports reporter in 2021. He has served as the sports director since 2022. Andy, before you say your goodbye speech, take a listen.
Hey, Andy. Just wanted to say congrats on 1, graduating, and 2, on the new job in Fort Wayne. It's been awesome watching you grow from a freshman with NewsLink and Ball State. And I'm really excited to see what you're going to do up there in Fort Wayne. It's awesome that you have the opportunity to go back to where you grew up and make an impact there. So, and I know you're going to do great things just like you have at Ball State. So just congrats again.
Hey man, I just want to start off by saying congratulations on your time in college, your time at NewsLink. I'm so proud and happy for you, and watching you be able to grow and get better, and everything that you've accomplished in the couple of years at Ball State and the amount of time that I've gotten to know you.
Hey, Andy. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, just being as good of a mentor as you have been throughout these years. I know you're going to do great when you get to the real world.
And yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for spending these last 3 years. We had some great times together, both in the newsroom, outside the newsroom, and I just appreciate your friendship and all the work we've done together. I appreciate you so much, and I just want to say thank you.
You're the best.
Andy, my man. Dude, we came into NewsLink together in the same class. We've been able to go through this whole experience together, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. You've been such a great friend and a mentor in the newsroom, and just an amazing person to be around. I have so much love in my heart for you. And dude, Fort Wayne is getting a good one. God is going to take you to great places, and I cannot wait to see what you do.
Hey Andy, quickly wanted to come on here and thank you for the incredible time I had at NewsLink. You were the perfect sports director I could have asked for. Perfect mix of being a really good friend and also just a really good sports director. You always knew when to be serious, you always knew when to have fun, and you just had a perfect mix of both. You helped me every single time I was making a pack. I had so many questions. I don't think I could have got a single pack out without you being there. So I just wanted to thank you for that.
What's up, Andy? Coming on here to congratulate you for your last show ever, NewsLink Indiana. We both kind of came in at the same time, and it's been great to see you and watch you develop throughout the years on not only being such a great reporter and journalist, but a great friend.
Andy, newsman, congratulations on your time here at NewsLink Indiana. I cannot wait to see what you do in Fort Wayne at WPTA. This is a dream job that you've always had, and you finally got it. So congratulations, you've been a really great friend to me. I've learned a lot from you, and I'm sure that I'm going to continue to learn a lot from you as you continue your career.
Hi, Andy. Congratulations on graduation and everything you've accomplished in your last 3 years at NewsLink Indiana. I've been so glad to be a part of this journey with you and watch you grow up as your first days as a freshman to being sports director today. I know you're going to do amazing things at WPTA, and they're really getting a special one.
Hi, Andrew. I am so proud of you, and I cannot think of anyone as kind or as hardworking as you are. I cannot wait to see what else you accomplish in the future. I love you.
Andy, I am at your desk, and I just wanted to tell you that you have been an outstanding sports director for these past couple of years. I wish you the best of luck at WPTA.
Hi, Andy! Andy, thank you so much for all the things you've taught me as sports director. I don't know how I'm going to live up to it, but I hope I can only do my best, and I wish you nothing but the best in Fort Wayne and WPTA 21 Alive. Thank you for everything, and best of luck. Hope you stay in touch.
Thank you, Andy, for everything. Driving me home after NewsLink at like 10:30 and walking with me back to Botswana. Just kind of being there as like a role model and just a funny guy in the newsroom. It's definitely been really cool learning from you. So thank you again.
Thank you, Andy, for being just a big brother to me. Honestly, you were so funny and you believed in me throughout my entire time here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for encouraging all of us to step up next year.
Thank you so much for being here a electric energy in this room. I don't think there's anyone else that brings the same spirits as you do, which is amazing. So I appreciate it for everything you've done for music.
Bye, Andy.
Hey Andrew, it's Mom and Dad, and we just wanted to wish you the very best as you finish out this year. We're very proud of you and all you've done.
You've made great choices. We know you're going to continue to go above and beyond what you have achieved so far, and we're just really happy to see things working out so well with you. I know it's a little bit difficult to leave someplace that you've been for a while and some of the people that you've known, but we know that you'll continue to make friends and connect with people as well as stay connected with those that you love.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Randy!
Not my residence. What the? The fact that I'm here right now is just actually crazy. Like it feels like a year early. I mean, it is. I just can't. I can't believe I'm here. I'll get it started. If I've learned everything or anything over my last 3 years here at NewsLink, Indiana, it's that life is like a book filled with chapters. And today I'll be closing one of my best. A portion of that line was from the opening line of one of my proudest accomplishments during my time here, a project I worked on with my good friends John Kleemeyer and Logan Salzbrenner. And by God, does it ring true. 3 years seems like such a long time. And like Corinne said, and everyone else will say, for the rest of my life, looking back at it, it really wasn't. When I made the choice to attend Ball State, I never thought I would have an experience like I did at Carroll with Studio 415 again. And boy, was I so wrong. Each day here at Ball State, the good, the bad, was a genuine gift. And the vast majority of those days were spent right here in this newsroom with all of you. I cannot express enough what this program and the people here have done for me. You have made you've made me a better journalist, a better broadcaster, a better friend, and a better person. The memories I've made and the bonds I've formed will truly last a lifetime. This job as a sports director and this experience was shouldered by so many fantastic individuals, and I'd be remiss if I didn't take the time to thank some of them. Joey Moore and Vinny Monterano, thank you for taking me under your wing and showing me that this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. Zach Greer, for a fantastic year together running the sports department. I wouldn't have it any other way. Max Robson, for being an amazing Robin to my obvious Batman this year and leading us to a fantastic year. I loved it, dude. John Kleemeyer and Bryce Simsevich for sticking with me in the sports department these last 3 years. Jake Dickman for being such a great friend and ensuring me our program is in good hands. This guy next to me over here, Jack Van Meter, my first ever weather man. Andy Keister and Logan Salzbrenner for seeing something in me as a freshman and encouraging me that I had what it took. Grace Minkowski, Alex Almanza, and Anna Chalker for being some of the best leaders and some of the best friends a guy could have. To my family, my mom, my dad, my brother Nathan, my grandparents, my aunt, my uncle, my cousins, my buddy Daniel Ricci, my girlfriend Mackenzie, and countless others. So many. Izzy, Ryan, Zuver, Abby, Brooke, Gavin, everybody that's in this room, all the sports guys, Chapman Reese, all of you and countless others have helped me get to where I am. I hate leaving names out. It's one of my least favorite things. But if I didn't say it, I really do hope you know who you are and how much I do genuinely care about you and how much of an impact you've made on me. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for always being there for me and for always loving me. My NewsLink chapter in my story may be coming to a close. But the story of my life will continue on. And I know that the people and everyone in this room and those watching at home will be there as I write the next one. I have already taken my talents back to the great American city of Fort Wayne, Indiana, where I will work as a sports anchor and reporter. at WPTA 21. It's a job that I was told time and time again throughout my experience at Ball State that I could not get right out of college. And it's all thanks to this school, this organization, this room, and these people that I got it. Thank you all for being along for the ride. And I'll end this in, I think, a way that is quite fit. For the final time, in Muncie, Andy Newman, NewsLink, Indiana. Have a good night. Wow.
Yep, and that's all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the NewsLink Indiana Facebook page. And for news, anytime, anywhere, just go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night and stay safe.